So, of course, my opinion is that Simplicio's placement of the sound port, dividing this here into two in the upper part, is much superior than the traditional hole here, because this part of the top is not necessary as this part is, and when this vibrates all together, then you get a much bigger sound. And also the sustain is much more harmonical also, and well, a genius idea, because this was made in first time in 1929 in Barcelona by the great Catalan luthier Francisco Simplicio, and we will see some links about the guitars in the museums and all this, which is regarding this master work and a revolutionary thing which was brought to life again by AG after 85 years. These guitars are again around here in Spain, so only people making this for flamenco also is just such a revolutionary thing. So take a look to this. So this link here, which I will post all of these links at the description of this video. This one specifically is from the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston. It's called MOMI, Museum of Musical Instruments in Boston. And this guitar here, which is the original guitar from Francisco Simplicio, 1929, with his genius idea of making the sound ports this way instead of here. This is a very revolutionary thing. And this other link also interesting about the Harris Guitar Foundation.org. This one I will also post. This is Guitar 3. You can see the label says Guitarra 3, Guitar 3, año 1929. Because there were only made 9, of which there are very few playable, probably 2 or 3, and are all in museum. This is Barcelona. He was born in 1874 and died in 1932. So very interesting thing. You can read all here. And here is this satin, West satin guitar, one of the Simplicio guitars with this revolutionary thing. This port here, fantastic. It's not very common, some may say, but for example, many people accept and drink Coca-Cola, right? But that doesn't make it a healthy drink, because everybody accepts it. Or this majority consent means nothing really. And these guitars were made 9 in 1929, and this project was brought to life again, as I said, by AG, because it's a very interesting thing to make this for flamenco. As you can see here, I will also post these links in the description. The sound ports being in this place are much more harmonic, and it brings more power to the, not just to the sound, but to the structure of the instrument than the most common, this one here, right? So it's incredible instrument with its internal construction, and there are around 30 pictures here inside for you to see this marvelous guitar model. This is very impressive. And the lateral sound port by AG. So this is what it's about, Simplicio, and extraordinary things have a value. And this value that this guitar model has is that this belongs to the historical part of the golden period in Spain, when Dalí and all great artists were flourishing there. In the 20s, it was a great time in Spain, and I mean that in guitar also, guitar making, there were people out of the box like Simplicio who had this idea. Now 85 years after, is again here with us.